Okay, so it's still Sunday, and for the record, all the videos have been edited and sent off to their respective places. I just wanted to document this because I was unprepared for the process that it takes to defragment these hard drives. So I just want to show that I just finished a Bloons Odyssey on hard. So that in and of itself takes a considerable amount of time. And we're only at 36% on the first disk that I'm defragging. Yeah, it's and it's only pass one. Like, how many passes is it gonna take? So yeah, it's a learning experience for sure. All right, so since yesterday we do have a little bit of like a plumbing problem, at least like we think it is, but we think that the culprit is not actually the piping over here, which is, you know, the sink. It's actually the moisture that comes from this idiot. What's happening is that the garbage disposal is just not kind of doing its job. So the water kind of pools up over that side, then it transfers over to that side. But at least we have a few theories so that we have a few potential solutions to try to work out, I guess. But most of that's going to happen tomorrow, I guess. But in other news, today was nice and sunny. Clear blue skies. And it's weird. This is like the first, or 2023 at least, was the first year that going from summer into winter into spring, this was the first cycle that I never really acclimated to, like, the winter sector. Just when the sun went down, my body was just like, it's not this time. It's a completely different time of the day or night, and this is wrong. And so now that we finally get these longer days, it's finally coming around again in my mental biology, at least anyway. And this feels right. You know, it's like 7 o'clock. We still got sunlight. I don't know. Maybe this year, when it gets into the winter time, maybe I'll experience more of a time shift, hopefully, because yeah, this past cycle was a nightmare. I didn't know what to do with myself. And on the digital side of things, I spent a little too much time in Unity just kind of uploading avatars and accessories, mostly because I wanted to test out if any of the assets that I do have don't not coincide. They don't if they mess up the add-on called Polytool that I have. So one of the things that Polytool kind of warns you about are that some things might not work so well with this script. And so I was curious to be like, well, I don't know, like what kind of things wouldn't work with it. So I was just kind of running through, and I went down a rabbit hole, and I spent a little too long doing that. But so far, Polytool's been amazing in trying to optimize a bunch of different things that I have. So far, it's a 5-star product for me. I've yet to find something that it can't work with, but I'm sure there's something. So I just have yet to find it. I did jump into Blender though. but I didn't really do any animating. It was more or less kind of organizing. Okay, I've got about a minute. It was more or less organizing and just making sure that when I do finally sit down and start to put things together that I know where they are. So I spent a little time in Mixamo just to make sure that the animations that I've kind of set aside are the ones that I want. So I found a walking animation. I found, you know, I'm not happy with the turn animations just because it turns into something that's a little different. So it's a normal walking animation, assuming there's nothing in the hands. And then the turn animation assumes that there's a briefcase in the hand. But after going through the pages, that one seemed to be the best that just sort of flows into the walking animation. That's not just a legitimate like 180 turn. So yeah, so basically I've got my paper and I've got my pencils all ready and set on the easel, and now I just have to sit down and work with it. And that I'll probably do tomorrow. So yeah, that's it was quick, it was simple, and that was Monday.